Cloud. Hello and welcome to the Akashic Women's Guide certification mini interview series. So today I'm here talking with Danielle Lagrange, and she has actually moved through the last round of the Akashic Women's Guide certification program and really took off with the work in some exciting ways. So I'm just gonna I'll let Danielle share a little bit more about who she is and the work she's doing in the world, and then we'll just share and dialogue a little bit.
Cool. Thank you for having me. So yeah, prior to going into the certification, I literally had myself labeled as a soul coach, and really what that came down to is I work with entrepreneurs, with women who, desire the freedom and the spaciousness and the abundance that can come with having your own business and the impact of leading your own movement. But what I found throughout my own journey as an entrepreneur was that there was a lot of strategy and not a lot of identity work and just expression work. And so that caused a lot of misalignment, and I've seen that all over the place. So now to sum it up, what we do is I really work with women on the identity level and on the self-expression level and on the soul expression level, to really be in full alignment with their business and their mission and their movement. And so this certification, when it came up, you remember, I was I think you sent me a couple voice notes, and I was I am in. I feel like my soul is jumping out of my body. I don't know what's happening, but let's do it.
Yeah, we felt into it, and I spoke to a little bit just of the energy and the essence of what we would be moving through. And I think in terms of just the authenticity piece and how deep sometimes the Akashic records, not sometimes, but the Akashic records go and really clearing the layers that aren't congruent to that authentic self. And I think that was the piece where your heart was just yeah, there's something here for me. This feels really good. That's awesome. And so as you journey through the Akashic Women's Guide certification pathway, how do you feel it impacted just you as a woman or you as a spirited business owner?
Oh my gosh, in all the ways. I don't even know how to put it into words, but I'll take a stab at it. I just feel it's opened up so much. I feel I've been in this vortex of transformation for the last 4 or so months. That we've been working. I guess it's closer to 6 months now. Oh my God.
It feels like it. I feel like it is, but yeah.
But yeah, it just opened up so much. On a spiritual level, it just deepened me so far into my intuition and my knowing, which was always stuff that I valued and had a connection with, but it was just on a whole other level. And, in business, the space holding and the power of transformation, it just amplified all of the foundations that were kind of already there, but maybe I didn't feel super connected to. And it allowed me to drop all the way into my work and my business and the way that my soul wanted to express. And even bigger than that, on a personal level, it's I feel my confidence and just the way that I show up in the world, the way that I carry myself, the way that I speak to people and interact, there's so much. You probably wouldn't know it now, but I used to be insanely shy and would not speak.
No, I wouldn't know it now. I love it. I love it. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, I do love, and that's a common theme that I hear a lot from women, is how this work accelerates their intuition. And I know, because I know you prior to the program, and your intuition was already pretty lit and on fire, but it really does, working with the Akashic records, when we're building that point of intuitive focus and really exercising that muscle. I know it's really validating too, the way we work in the Akashic records, and it's so deep, and just to have our clients really resonate with the work too, I find it really allows us to drop in more fully as well. So what have you experienced or noticed? How have your clients received the work?
Oh my goodness. There, it's insane because like I used to, I mean, I'm a deep person. I like longer term stuff to begin with, but like I used to shy away from like one-off anything at all because I'm like, you can't go that deep. It's just not fun. Like,
yes,
you know, I had these like stories with it, and now it's like I can literally like go into like one session with someone and it's like we've known each other for lifetimes because like I'm literally seeing you at a soul level, right? So it's like cut through a lot of the fluffy like airy fairy stuff of like getting to know one, like there's still like that building of trust, but it happens a lot quicker.
But it does. Yeah, it drops you in very deep quite quickly. And I think sometimes it's surprise, like it'll surprise some of the women that I journey with at first, like, oh my gosh, I feel so naked, but like, you know, in a way where they always feel really like held and in a really beautiful way. But you're right. Yeah, it does go very deep. Absolutely. And just in terms of the clearing work, how did you notice or see it support or affect your clients just in terms of any changes or movement forward along their path?
Oh my gosh, there's so many ways. Like, I know you know this, but I'm trying to like access like a specific example. So this one woman that I've been journeying with for a few months now, like she was struggling with like so many like little things, and she's got like some deep rooted childhood stuff. But she was like struggling with like the smallest, simplest things of like waking up in the morning and just scrolling on her phone, or like being like super, you know, and so she felt like she wasn't like showing up for her life, and like wasn't like experiencing life because she felt like she was like at the mercy of like sort of her addictive patterns. And within like one session, and obviously we've had many sessions since, but like literally within one session, we did some clearing work just around that. I don't even think it was specifically that. It was just like opening up to like enjoying life more fully kind of thing. And she was like, I just don't have that like compulsion anymore. It was like whatever it was, we like dug to the root of it and like we're able to like excavate it. And she's like, I just feel so much more alive and so much more connected. And she's also got like some fertility stuff going on and like all kinds of different things. And she's like, I just feel so much more open and more like rooted in my body. And like, it's been a complete thing, and we've only had like 3 sessions.
Yeah, it's amazing. And actually I love that feedback too, like because I have a client too who actually just sent me like feedback, and one of the things she said was just how it really enhanced her like sexual energy just like after 2 or 3 sessions. And I love that because we're clearing out like so many deep layers that are often embedded in the body and sometimes at the level of the womb. And as soon as we start to clear that out at the root, it opens up vital life force energy, but it really just gets everything flowing and opening like so naturally. So I can totally testify to that too, because I had just had a woman share that with me. I love that, Danielle. Yeah. And it's like this energy reset I find with the Akashic records, like you're getting to the root, but we clear out all that deep, stagnant, old kind of karmic energy. And it really opens up a lot of vital life force energy for new choices. I love it. So if there was anything that maybe you would want to share for anyone contemplating or toggling over whether to step into the Akashic Women's Certification Guide pathway, is there anything that you feel inspired to share? And maybe there's not at the moment, but just to check in and just see if there's anything that's coming up.
Yeah, I mean, I've already sent many people your
you
way.
have absolutely. This is so true. Yes.
So like that's a testament to the work on its own, I feel like. But honestly, like if I were in conversation with somebody that was on the fence about it, like if you feel the pull to the work, even if there's like a little bit of fear or resistance or like, can I really do it? I mean, that was one of my main questions was, can I really do it? Like sometimes I block myself or I get in my head. And the answer is yes. Like when you're devoted, you absolutely can, even if you're a very like heady person, like I've traditionally been. But like trust that pull, because so much opens up, even if you're like, I don't even know what the fuck this is, but I'm drawn to it. It's like,
absolutely. I can relate to that too, just on my journey, but absolutely. I love that. I feel like there was one last thing I was going to ask and it's, I think, gone. So that's beautiful. We can close it off there. Well, I thank you so much. And of course, I'm going to drop Danielle's socials and her program links for you to check out Danielle's work. And we will talk to you all very soon. Again, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.